رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. In this Quran's linguistic miracle, I'm going to show you that the words in the Quran, their orders, they have wisdom behind this. These orders are not randomly placed without any wisdom behind them. So the verse that I'm going to share you is only one verse this time, which is from chapter number 36, verse 36. Easy to remember, Surah Yaseen, which is chapter 36. So the verse 36 says, I'll put the translation, exalted is He, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created all pairs. Now notice, He says He created all pairs. Now from which things has He created pairs? From what the earth grows, and from themselves, meaning from the human beings, and from that which they do not know. Now what you have to notice is, it's important that the order in which Allah has mentioned them. Allah has first mentioned the pairs of things from which the earth grows, and then from human beings, and then from that which they do not know. I mean, it could have been any order. In language it doesn't matter. Allah could have said, exalted is He who has created pairs from themselves, from what they do not know, and from what the earth grows. It could have been any order, right? But this specific order has wisdom behind it, and it lies in the context. So the context I'm going to show you right now talks about the things that the earth grows, then it talks about us, the human beings, and our actions, and then finally it talks about the things which they do not know in two different ways, and I'll show you, subhanallah. So let's go to the context, which is verse 33. It starts talking about the earth and what it grows first. And a sign for them is the dead earth. Talks about the earth. We have brought it to life and brought forth from it grain, and from it they eat. We placed therein gardens of palm trees. It's talking about what the earth grows, and grapevines, and caused to burst forth therefrom some springs. This was what the earth brings forth. And then it talks about the human beings and their actions, that they may eat of his fruit, and their hands have not produced it. Then again our actions, so will they not be grateful? So subhanAllah, it mentions the earth, then mentions our actions, and finally it should have mentioned something we do not know. It does not mention it. SubhanAllah, it's as though it mentions something we do not know. That way also. And also the very next verse after verse 36 talks about something that we do not know. It says, and a sign for them is the night, we remove from it the light of this, so they are left in darkness. And darkness is when you cannot see. SubhanAllah, so more appropriate from what they do not know. SubhanAllah. It's so beautiful that the wisdom behind this order, specific order in this verse, follows the exact order that is mentioned in the context. The context first mentions the things the earth grows, and this verse also mentions first the things the earth grows, the pairs which the earth grows. Then the context mentions our actions, and then this verse also mentions our pairs of human beings, and then finally it mentions from what they do not know. The very next verse talks about darkness. Subhanallah. This order even has wisdom behind it. Subhanallah. And this is just one example. The Quran is, again, I would say, it's filled with linguistic miracles. The examples of such are filled in the Quran. This is just one kind of example in the linguistics of the Quran. There are other examples, and there are other miracles, like numerical miracles, for which I have a playlist on my channel as well. And this is what creates the conviction in the heart, right? Knowing that you were born with a certain faith, which is your inherited faith. You're born into a family, whether it be Muslim, Christian, Hindu, whatever family you were born into, and then actually believing because you see the evidences yourself. So may God give us that conviction in our heart, that this Quran actually is from God. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.